This is a video game called ManHunt 1 and 2, and this game is just straight up full of occult symbolism, and it's just straight up violent. This game was actually banned in certain countries because it was that graphic and it was that violent. But as you can see, the Masonic checkerboard floor of the Freemason Lodge promoting the Masonic checkerboard floor, the Freemason agenda, duality, darkness becomes one with lightness. And then this is the cover of the second game, ManHunt 2. So as you can clearly see, the all-seeing eye of the Illuminati. And if you look at the eye here, you look right inside the eye, what have we got? 6. We've got 6. 3 times. As you can see, the red one. 666 in the marker in the eye. The mark of the beast, hidden in plain sight. And as well, notice as well, the black cube agenda. The black cube, the Mecca, what Islam, they bow down and worship that Mecca, that black cube which is connected to Saturn and Satan. So straight away, hidden in plain sight, we got the 666, the mark of the beast promoted in the eyeball, and as well the black cube. I mean, you can clearly see that this is a 6. You can clearly see it. So the mark of the beast being promoted on the front of the case. What a surprise. Then here, as you can see, more of the Masonic checkerboard floor of the Freemason Lodge, as you can clearly see here. And basically the story of this game is, there's basically a guy creating a snuff movie. Now I can't really go into much detail about that because all I recommend is do not look it up, don't go looking for it. It's something known as snuff porn. Basically, as I said, don't look it up. It's what it says it is. It's basically murder porn. There's actually pornography out there that it's not real. It's called murder porn. Some, they do create real snuff. That's what snuff is known as, murder porn. There's basically actually a website that plays out people's fantasies so people can basically get off on someone being murdered. That's how sick it is. And that's what it is, and I'm not joking. As I said, don't look it up unless you wanna be up for days, because that's how graphic it is. There's sick people out there that get off on murder. Well, as we can see, the Masonic, this is how it starts off, the Masonic checkerboard floor. But as I said, the whole game is this basically director creating a movie. You've got a murder, he basically wants you to murder people in a certain way for so basically it's just a movie of basically murdering people. That's what snuff is known as, and these places do exist. This is the second one, ManHunt 2. As you can see again, the Masonic checkerboard floor, the Freemason Lodge. Well, as you can clearly see, this is at the main menu. As you can clearly see, this is at the main menu. The all-seeing eye of the Illuminati. And the Illuminati love to use their colours black As you see the white and the red. Freemason colours, Satanism. This is the first one. As you can see, the right eye is utterly darkened. And you can only see the left eye. The right eye is utterly darkened. What does it say in the Bible? Woe to the shepherd that darken his right eye. This is why they do it, the one eye symbolism. Again, this is more Masonic checkerboard floor notes as well. The skull, which is connected to the skull and bones, which is a satanic occult. But that's what this is. Then again, the Masonic checkerboard floor. Again. And this is the front of the cases. As you can see, all-seeing guy in the first one, and the person that basically did this was Rockstar, the same person that made the satanic blasphemous video game GTA 5, which is just bombarded with occult symbolism. If you don't believe me, look it up and you'll see that GTA 5 is a game. Why do you think the game is so big and sold over nearly 30, I think it's about 100 million or something, or billion copies? Why do you think it's the most popular game in the whole world? Because it pushes Illuminati occult symbolism. It mocks Jesus Christ as well. Me and I have done so many videos exposing that video game because it's satanic. Well, as you see, ManHunt 1, the one eye symbolism. ManHunt 2, the one eye symbolism with the 666. And as well, even with Rockstar, you see the duality agenda, the white star and the black R. Darkness becomes one with lightness, and as well the star is connected to the Freemasons. They have this star inside the Freemason lodges. That's why it's a satanic star, because it's in the Freemason lodge. And then you got this. No doubt about it, this is a pentagram. This is what this is, pentagram. This is what it is. And then you got a person with only one eye. Another excuse to promote one eye symbolism onto the masses. In one eye symbolism, all-seeing eye, the pentagram. There's no doubt that this is the pentagram, satanic star. But as you can clearly see, these games are demonic, and it's not really surprising me because it was developed by Rockstar Games. So what a surprise.